This week, the Knesset held an unusual event dealing with the subject of unity. Knesset members and top experts came together to discuss a range of topics where participants were forced to actually listen to one another. Believe me, that can be harder than it may sound in the Israeli Knesset. One of the participants was American-born Knesset member Yehuda Glick, who just joined the Knesset a month ago, and ILTV's Steve Lewitt sat down with him to see how his new job is going.
We're in the Knesset today, something very unusual called unity. What was this session all about? What did it mean to you?
I must say it was very, very exciting. A very unique event. An event where people were discussing, arguing, controversial issues, but respecting and listening. And I think this is so important, that when we're here and live in a society where the talkbackists who have been taking over the level of speech, and people have been using shaming, and people have been and we see the shaming has taken over the public dialogue, and here we see an effort of the Knesset, to the parliament, to the word parla, speak, comes and said, listen, we know how to argue, we know how to respect others who don't agree with us. We have confidence that each and every one of the people here really want to do what's best for the Israeli society, for the Jewish people, and we are here to listen, to deal with issues that are controversial, but we are here under one understanding that we have to respect, listen, and that was what unifies us, and that was strengthens the solidarity among the people.
And they broke up into 12 different groups, 12 different subjects. You were part of one of those discussions. What was that like?
It was very interesting because we spoke about, as we said, various different subjects from different communities, the Ethiopians, Jewish settlers, and we also spoke about topics such as the media. We spoke about, in my group, we were speaking about messianism as compared to rationalism, or as compared to sovereignty, and dealing where does the religious issues of the state of Israel come into rational issues of the state of Israel, political issues, and where do we, because we're all living in sort of a feeling that here the state of Israel is something like a miracle, but on the other hand, we can't behave every single day under mystical beliefs. You have to have your feet on the ground. You have to understand that a sovereign country has rules, has laws, and so we were discussing with people here from the right, from the left, religious, non-religious, and it was really very, from my point, it was very, very moving to see, yes, we can talk to each other, listen to each other, and respect each other.
It looked different than a television debate. Here in Israel, the television debates tend to be shouting at each other. Nobody's listening. Everybody is broadcasting. But here it looked like people were actually trying to hear what the other had to say.
Yeah, I think people were very, very unaware of the fact that there were cameras here, and people were actually looking not for the tomorrow morning's headline, but actually we're looking here to really say what they said and listen to what the other person's aspects. And we see people from the same parties who had totally different perspectives were able to really say, listen, we live together in the same party, we have different beliefs, but we have a lot of common denominators.
Finally, I'd like to ask you this. You're an American-born Knesset member. You haven't actually been in the Knesset for very long. What's your impression so far?
Look, I've been here for 1 month, and I really still on the listening mode, learning. But I can say that, and you get the impression sometimes that politicians, they're like politicians and human beings. No, I think many of the politicians here are very devoted, very sincere, genuinely doing what they really believe in. And I think that if we live in that kind of way and have confidence with one and each other, I think the Knesset can be a really special, unique leadership for the state of Israel, and not a nuisance, something that we learn to daily insult and lose respect to it. I think that there is a goal here, and I think we should try to achieve it.
Well, as an American immigrant myself, for over 40 years I've been living here. I just want to say I wish you best of luck in the Knesset. Thank you very much for being with us at ILTV.
Thank you very much. And I think that, by the way, I think American Western values, together with Jewish values, of liberalism, of respecting, of human rights, of respecting each other, I think the American impact on Israeli society has also a lot of impression.
Thank you very much.